I'm Amy.
I'm Wendell.
And I'm Patrick.
And
this is
Yes,
But Why?
Podcast.
If you want tips, I can shoot you an email afterwards with like
tips on how to have a stroke?
How to just go ahead and knock it out? Yeah.
Is that a thing that a person wants?
I can tell you how to have one. I can tell you best practices for airing the intensive care unit nurses. It's all good.
Wow. Wow, that's super intense.
It was intensive, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. I'm glad you're through it.
Me too.
I'm glad you're through it, and you're improvising, which generally means you're more happy.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate.
He's an incredible dancer now.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is that when you after you came out on the other side, you were like, I need to do improv.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, like I just want to yes and stuff. What's going on?
I mean, that's like kind of not too far off.
Really?
But there is an amazing detail you're missing, right?
Okay.
So, I work at a nonprofit arts organization. We're using their speakerphone right now.
Great, thank you, nonprofits.
Right? We do a bunch of festivals, and we have an Oktoberfest. And so, like, I came back to work, the Oktoberfest happened, and as part of that, I got to MC a wiener dog race.
Yeah, you did.
Oh!
Yeah. And so then, like, from there, I was like, that was really fun. What's the closest thing to emceeing a wiener dog race I can do? And that's what led me to improv.
Man.
That makes total sense.
That needs to be a shirt. Like,
That's
come do
exact-
improv. It is the next step from emceeing a wiener dog race.
Right? Yeah.
I wonder all the people that MC the wiener dog. There's a wiener dog race in San Marcos, I believe. I wonder if the people there wish they could be doing improv.
Yeah, you should suggest it to him highly.
I will. Next time I go to that said wiener dog events. There's so many. It is surprising.
That and
how
corgis.
many wiener dog events.
Yeah. Specifically,
Yeah,
cute
I mean,
dogs get that.
I'm a firm believer that dogs are better than people, so I get it. But like, I don't understand how they get organized.
Yeah. I don't
Well, it's like
either.
they had this thing called the Corgi Olympics here in Austin that my girlfriend made me go to, is how I'd say it.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, it's one of those, like, I went, and there's actually no event where, like, to call it the Olympics is sort of misleading because you think that they have to do stuff, but all of the awards were just based off of things that corgis have physically, like big butts and big ears and, you know, like nice smiles and stuff like that.
Oh, so it was just like a regular thing, like Miss America.
Yeah, more or less.
Based on their butts and their
so it's more like a corgi pageant.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
pageant.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
an
then a
Olympics.
talent
Like,
contest.
the awards go to the people that bred those things into their dogs, essentially, you know?
Right, same with pageants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we, like, 100% go down this road
Yeah.
and then spend an hour talking about it, which is likely,
Yeah.
I thought I would check in and see if we have the whole band, as it were, as opposed to improv.
So
troupe.
no, you've got 50% of us because the other 50% are sick now.
Oh no!
Yeah, like literally everything was fine when we checked in on Saturday, and this morning one fell around 11:30. He was like, I can't do it, and then the other one called in about, I don't know, a half hour ago saying I can't.
Right
Oh
on.
no!
So
is
you
it,
got the
is
two
it
funny
flu
ones.
season?
Is it stroke season?
It is, it's stroke season, it's flu season, and it's allergy season.
Yeah, the allergies are terrible up
Oh,
there.
I see. Yeah, allergies are a year-round issue here in Austin, Texas. It's a weird situation because it doesn't really get cold, so it just blows pollen in your face all the time.
Yeah, cedar fever,
Yeah.
they call it.
Yeah, it's a good time. That's the toss-up. It's like, you didn't need to smell, but you don't have to wear a winter jacket.
Nice, yeah.
It's
You
a
get to
toss-up.
wear a jacket made of pollen.
Yeah, precisely. Oh, you get it. And it
Yeah.
says, keep it weird.
Yep. Everyone's just like freshly. They look like they got like yellow dyed cornstarch thrown at them at a fun run.
Well, and half of them actually did.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
So who do we have with us then?
I'm John Lunger.
And
Okay,
I'm Evan Stutts.
And then who?
Evan Stutts.
Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's going really good.
Nice. Well, we're so glad to have you guys with us. I'm Amy, and this is Wendell. And the baby crying, his name is Dalbus. He will be our co-host who will only express annoyance that Mom is not paying full attention to him. I just had the baby 3 weeks ago, so and my husband travels for work, so I was like, you know what? I'm bringing the baby to the studio, and that's what's happening.
Absolutely, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. It's weird to have a baby, so
Yeah, but she nailed it.
I mean,
That's
it's
good.
here. The baby exists,
Yeah.
and he's successfully.
She
a
stuck the
baby.
landing, so yeah. It's
As it were. Yeah, for sure. So, so I wanted to start talking to you guys. We'll probably include all of that small talk ahead of time. But so welcome to the Yes But Why podcast. We just talk to performers and people who do improv and comedy and stuff. And we like chatting about, people who are doing it full time and what that means to them and stuff like that. And one of my friends, Jer, mentioned you guys to me and said they're super great and they're killing it. And you need to talk to them because, you want to talk to people who are successful and doing great things. And I said, okay, that sounds good. So, man, dude, bro, we're talking to you. Thank you so
thanks
much
for
for
having
being
us.
here.
yeah, welcome.
So, just to kick
and
it
that
off, you guys are...
introduction.
Oh, tell me. Tell me
That
how much is
introduction
true.
really, I got so much validation out of that introduction. You literally just made my day.
Yeah, John really cares about what Jay thinks. He's specifically all about Jay's opinion.
Jay is my target audience.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Amy's good at that. That's why there are so many people at our improv theater. And she validates the shit out of us until we're just 3 years in and we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, and then
You
I...
should validate everybody. That should be the thing. That should be the common thing. Everybody should be validated.
Yeah.
Well, part of it kind of is that because I've had a couple people that would consider themselves, doing well in their careers as far as famous. But I really like talking to people like us who are on the ground floor, doing it. Maybe a million people don't know who you are, so I thought, why not put it on the internet and then maybe a million people can figure out who you are. And then when they go visit your neck of the woods, it's you don't have to be in New York or LA to be doing great stuff. So I like to spread the word about all the different people.
Yeah,
Much love.
exactly. And the small stuff is usually, that community feel has an element to it.
Yeah, definitely. I know Austin has a great community. Tell us about the community where you guys are at. Your website says Lehigh Valley. What part of Pennsylvania is that?
We're specifically in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Sweet.
Known maybe because of baby Jesus and maybe because of Bethlehem Steel.
One
The
and or
Lehigh
both.
Valley is good. That's good. The Lehigh Valley is this geographic anomaly we're in between New York and Philly. So depending on who you ask, the reference point is going to change dramatically.
Right.
But we're there's a little triangle indentation in the state of Pennsylvania on the eastern side where New Jersey kind of tucks in, and we're right at the point of that triangle.
So you just saved yourself from being from New Jersey.
We're about 15 minutes on the right side of the river.
Yeah, we've got the better water over here.
Well, I'm originally from Boston, so I only know shitty water.
I'm from South Carolina, and my last major girlfriend back home was from Pennsylvania. And,
boo!
Yeah, not great.
Worst girl.
Not great. She was the worst.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
so
send her this
bad.
podcast.
We found out about her and she sucks.
Well, you guys could have kept her.
Everybody over here. Yeah.
I'm sure she was exiled from your paradise, but
That's why she was sent away. They sent her to South Carolina. Go to South Carolina.
That is harsh punishment. I'm gonna say that out loud right now. That I don't know what she did, but I don't know if the punishment fit the crime.
Sorry, audience, don't go to South Carolina is the message there.
Just a lot of Pennsylvania exiles there.
So in your neck of the woods, you're the best improv in town. Is that correct?
I guess our egos are supposed to say yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I would say that we've been doing it the longest in this neck of the woods. I don't know that we can necessarily qualify that we're the best. But we've got a small but mighty scene here. We have a growing program through a local arts nonprofit called ArtsQuest, where we teach some classes, we perform, we do some weird late night shows at a performing arts center on an old steel mill.
Oh, what's that about?
Well, we're literally like on the former site of Bethlehem Steel. There's a performing arts center. There's like a music pavilion. It's very Austin-esque, actually.
You probably love it.
Oh yeah.
That's
There's
awesome.
there's a lot of people wearing T-shirts about bands and talking about how if you don't know this random band, you're uncool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
That's huge, yeah.
We got this nice little. There's a little microbrewery within walking distance.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we just outlawed those. Okay,
yeah, we
Yeah.
are tripping all over
We
those
just
here.
screwed the shit out
Yeah,
of
man.
those here in Austin.
Like
yeah.
we're basically the Austin of the East.
Oh, very
Oh.
nice. Sales.
That was
I don't
big
know that we
words.
actually are. I don't know that we actually are, but it sounded good.
Yeah, also Austin, I mean, has its own weirdness going on for it, and I don't mean the keep it weird kind of scenario.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Austin likes to call itself the Austin of Central Texas, so it's like...
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I was there once, actually. I was
Yeah,
there
yeah.
2 years ago.
And
Oh,
people
you-
were full of themselves, were they?
What's that?
And people were full of themselves, were they?
Oh, actually, everybody was really, really nice. I went to a music festival over there, but there was some, there's people that were from LA and stuff that were out there for the music festival that were probably worse than the Austin people, but you guys
ACL?
have like
Yeah.
late night diners.
what was it, ACL, South by Southwest, Fuck by
It
Fuck
was
Us?
Psych Fest. Like
Oh, okay.
Oh, good, that's better.
Nice, yeah, those are better.
Right on.
I think you just got cred, Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because those first two, those are like poser festivals now. Like, I don't know.
Right.
We just don't like the people that come to them.
Oh, that's so
whatever.
funny.
I don't
was like,
like
if we're gonna be posers here, the only time I've ever done theater in Pennsylvania was at a kids dance studio in Mercer, Pennsylvania, and it was a studio called Tada, run by my friends, the Davises. So don't worry, you can go to any festival that you want.
What did you do? What did you perform?
What did you do in Mercer? Tell us about this production.
Oh, I did not perform. My husband is an AV guy. So like right now, you're talking to us, and we'll send you a selfie so you can like see our room. But we're in a studio space that belongs to me and my husband. And my husband has his own podcast and stuff like that. And he's an AV guy. And so his friend, Mike Davis, runs this theater and dance school in Mercer and asked us if we would fly up and film their like end of year event recital with like 3 cameras and do like a 3-camera shoot setup that they could give to the kids and their parents and stuff like that. So my husband
Gotta
and I
have all
went
angles.
up. Yeah, well, it was pretty wild. Plus, my husband's pretty good at like live editing stuff. Like he's done. Wendell and I do a sketch show called The Neighborhood, and he's come in and put up 3 cameras and done like a live edited like filming of our sketch show, which is just on a theater in the round. But because he gets the 3 angles and he edits it as it happens, like he can really like have a nice output and it looks pretty cool, and he can catch little random things that are happening that like normally you don't, you know what I mean? So he's pretty fancy with his stuff, and occasionally I just go along for the ride and I do camera work for him or sound editing, and I'm just sort of an assistant to his work. So we went there for like a week and helped them and put that all together.
Yeah, you need a lot of cameras when filming kids because kids are mostly all bad sides. So.
Oh,
Well, they're all
you're the
like
eye and
definitely
she's
doing
the
the
hand.
wrong stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.